Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So off we go then. David Villa. Passes short and sharp. It's a great Wilshere! Goal! Manchester United! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment. Great hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
David Villa. Beckham, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Beckham. Dixon. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pires, proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now that's well seen too. Pires. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Bouten clears. Well, that is one way to stop him. David Villa. And that's really well manoeuvred. Beckham. David Villa. Beckham. Oh, that's neat. Cambiasso. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Fernando Torres, and he's in. It's Wilshere! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Wilshere clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. That's headed upfield. David Villa is wide and looking to get onto this. Pires. Nicked it back promptly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that could set him on his way. Maradona! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Number 20, Diego Maradona.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Tries a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's De Bruyne. That is good alertness. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Edmilson. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. Wilshere. Edmilson.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Lovely feet. Dixon. Edmilson. And it's Wilshere. Fernando Torres. Torres! And he should have made it 4.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Manchester United have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
The goal scorer after 49 minutes is number 6, Didier Drogba.
So is this the start of a comeback? Cambiasso. And Dixon. Beckham. Edmilson. Van Bouten. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, and he's through the middle. And can he finish? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Cambiasso. David Villa. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Maradona. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. David Villa, he's through and all alone! Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maradona. Perez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. David Villa. Maradona. Torres has created one goal already. Gently done. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here! Oh, such a clever touch. Now here's the delivery. David Villa. Now it's Wilshere. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
54 minutes is number 26, Wilshere.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front.
He gets big! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! And it's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
The goal scorer after 79 minutes is number 5.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Maradona. Floated through. He's onside! Perez.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Gets his pass away. He's through here. Beckenbauer. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a climb! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field, number 26.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Wilshere being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping! Ball driven towards the far post.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kimmich. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Maradona. Van Bouten does really well to win the ball there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Couldn't squeeze it through. David Villa, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Maradona. Fernando Torres. Quarter of an hour played. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cleared without complication. Taken back almost at once. Fiddles it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. And he's managed to get rid. And the pass is intercepted. Wilshere. Moved on forwards. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. David Villa. That is lovely. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get away here? Maradona. Now it's Drogba. Edmilson. And it's Van Bouten. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Beckham is looking to set free a runner. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Beckham. Very nicely done. Beckham! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any strong opinions on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Manchester United head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Maradona. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Wilshere. Now it's Drogba. Goes looking wide. Drogba. Drogba purring through the gears.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
David Villa bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The message is clear, none shall pass. Roberto Carlos. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He could be in here. And that has been cut short. Nice physical challenge. And he's picked out the run. It's a great... Tries a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Coming on the field is number 25, Mbappe.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Cambiasso. Just about up to 75 minutes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Casillas can pick that up. Cambiasso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. What a throw in. Edmilson. Cambiasso. Now it's Maradona. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. He's found a way through. Adams attempts a clearance. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that...
He's got the shot away! Here comes the corner, and we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Back into the middle. Drogba.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's there to get rid. That's a decent clearance. And we're done. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. David Villa. That has been cut short. Irwin calmly anticipates.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide the sparks. The name is Diego Maradona. Not just footballing royalty, I think what's more appropriate is godlike.
Yeah, the name itself strikes fear into the heart of opponents.
What a player.
David Villa. Picked out, hits one! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Maradona finds himself offside. And he was quick to react. Oh, good-looking ball. Cambiasso. Now it's Wilshere. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's in! De Bruyne. And they've got rid. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Fernando Torres has a goal! Goal! Manchester United!
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Pete...
That could spell trouble. And he's... David Villa! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Well, there's the clearance. Approaching the half-hour mark. De Bruyne carries the ball down the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well played. David Villa. Can he get it through? David Villa. Very nicely done. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. So what can they make of this? Oh, and he's through the middle. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer is there and he can pick it up. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cambiasso. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fernando Torres. He's found a way through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
And Torres! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Manchester United head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Wilshere, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams. Oh, this looks sharp. Maradona. That's headed upfield. And it's Maradona. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. It's a mighty effort! And that has been cleared. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He could be in here. David Villa. David Villa! It's a loose ball. Beckham. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Adams makes the interception. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get onto this? Drogba. Caught offside that time.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big, and one more try! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Wilshere looking to run onto it. He is through here. Wilshere! And no, that was never going to make it. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's heaved it away. Beckham. David Villa. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played in by Perez. He rises! Really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Number 5.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Maradona. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Manchester United take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got the shot away! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And he's managed to get free. Now can he find a finish? And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
There will be
And a header!
time.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's let fly. Missed by a fraction. Neymar goes steaming forward. David Villa, he has found the way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Roberto Carlos. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Beckham. And it's Maradona. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Perez is in a really good position out wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's straight offside. And no, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. De Bruyne in acres of space out wide. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that's well spotted. That is a great pick out. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Now it's Maradona.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Bruyne! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a full... He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckham standing over it. Up for a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Maradona. Beckham. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1 minute added time.
Fiddles it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And through to the goalkeeper. And there's the end of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
David Villa now looking to orchestrate a counter. Wilshere. And it's Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Maradona. And it's Cambiasso. Neymar. Now it's Wilshere. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maradona. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Maradona. And it's Neymar. Costa Curta does well to stand
The
firm and
attendance for
defend
this
it.
match was
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
72,306.
Wilshere. Neymar. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And no, he's seen through all of that. Caught offside that time. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plays a sharp little ball here. David Villa! And he hits the net! And finally he has breathed life into the game!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
After 69 minutes is number 5, David Villa.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Maradona. A real chance if he can get through. Drogba.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
David Villa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And that is wildly off target. De Bruyne delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Edmilson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field, number 26, Wilshere.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Number 3, Joshua Kimmich.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now it's Drogba. It's Drogba!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Well read, nice interception. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Oh, he's been caught napping. In again. Cleared without hesitation. Thinks one through.
They've been...
And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to.